The doctor's eyes told me everything before his mouth moved. His words came heavy, deliberate, like a man confessing to a crime. Sir, what you're about to see may disturb you. Please prepare yourself. I stepped into that hospital room and my soul froze. My wife held our newborn against her chest, smiling faintly, exhausted but content. Yet the face looking back at me, God help me, wasn't mine. It was the unmistakable echo of her late stepfather. My knees nearly gave way. My world tilted off its axis. She cooed over the child as if nothing was wrong. That was the instant the truth carved me open. 6 years of marriage. 6 years of trust. I believed we were equals, partners, a team. I loved her more than my own skin. But there was always her mother, subtle, controlling, whispering her poison with a saint smile. She had lost her husband years ago, yet she spoke of him with a devotion that was less grief and more worship. I should have seen it. I told myself it was harmless nostalgia, until that baby arrived. At first I clung to denial. Maybe coincidence, maybe genetic quirks. But the doctor's pause, the nurse's pale face, they told me truth wasn't far behind. So I dug, quietly, late nights while my wife slept. Records, hushed conversations, threads I pulled until the whole fabric unraveled. I found the emails, words that cut deeper than knives. He deserves to live again. This child will carry his legacy. Don't tell him. He won't understand. My wife had agreed to use preserved material from her stepfather. Her mother's idea. Her obedience. My betrayal. I didn't rage. I didn't break plates or howl. I went silent. My silence was a scalpel, sharp and patient. I smiled when expected. I kissed my wife's forehead. I held the child and whispered promises. But inside, I was recording every slip, every careless word, every file. They thought they had broken me. They had no idea. I gathered evidence, emails, medical documents, signed forms. Then I built a fortress of finances. I shifted accounts, moved assets, concealed investments. By the time she realized, I could turn our wealth to dust without burning myself. A private investigator gave me ammunition, photographs, recordings, shadows turned into weapons. At the dinner table, I was the ghost of myself, quiet, invisible. Invisibility became power. The first strike was legal. Lawyers, custody petitions dressed in concern. Concern that my wife was manipulated, concern the child was conceived by deception. Courts savor that language. The second strike was financial. Accounts frozen. Cards declined. Groceries impossible without me. How panic spread like cracks in ice. The third strike was public. A family gathering. I read her emails aloud, each line echoing like a verdict. Relatives stared at her and her mother as if demons had shed their disguises. The fourth strike shattered everything. I went to the hospital board. Their miracle had broken laws. They buried it. I unearthed it. Investigations opened. Careers fell apart. The same doctor who had warned me stood on my side, testifying. The night their world collapsed, my wife crumbled at my feet, sobbing, begging forgiveness. Her mother trembled behind her, seething, spitting curses. I looked at them both and felt nothing. No love. No pity. Only clarity. You ended us the moment you listened to her, I said. My voice calm, final. This was never about a child. This was about control. And now you've lost it all. Her mother shrieked venom, but every word only made her look more deranged. In front of lawyers, investigators, and family, she shredded herself to pieces. I didn't lift a hand. The court granted me custody, not because the boy carried my blood, but because deceit proved my wife unfit. Their reputations crumbled. Their finances withered. Their empire dissolved into dust. People ask if I regret raising a child not mine. The answer is no. He is innocent. He never chose their poison. I will raise him as my son, not out of blood, but out of defiance, because the legacy ends with me, not him. And every time his laughter fills the house, I don't hear betrayal. I hear victory.